All right, 15 minutes after the top of the hour, finally here. Hopefully volume's good. Oh, apologies for my lateness. All right, we're going to the galaxy. Let's make sure I'm on call so my stream buddies show up. They can hang out.
Sounds like Groot's got that toothy bastard under control. Better not come back here and try to finish chewing through my ship! Or else. Make it fast, Quill. I still got that array to repair.
He actually walks over. That's so cool.
Can we talk for a second?
Yeah, sure. Let's talk. What you said before Seknarf about me giving a lot to the team and you making it up to me. You mean it?
Every word.
Then how come when I tell you how to get out of this easy, you ditch my advice and you roll over for Nova Corps?
Rocket, please. Just because I don't always take your advice doesn't mean I don't listen to you. We're a team. Everybody's got an opinion.
So you'd rather listen to Gamora?
Gamora? Gamora knows her stuff, man. She's the navigator. She navigates the stars and planets and, comets.
She navigates comets.
Sometimes. And Groot is our, special vegetation specialist. His opinion's valid, too.
And Drax, what makes him so great?
He's, tactical. Tactics. The man is such a tactician.
A little
And
bit.
then there's me, the guy who gets mad and starts shooting up the place instead of following the plan.
Come on. You're a valued member of this team. We started this together. Now we need to make something profitable of it. Something lasting. We could go to nowhere like you suggested. But if we don't pay that fine, Nova Corps will come for us. How do we make money then?
Maybe paying our fine makes some sense.
Exactly. So let's just get it over with and move on. Right?
We'll see. There. Happy now? We done. What'll it be this time? Confetti jet boots?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I've got some stuff. Consume less charge. Yes? That sounds fantastic. Probably should be getting more shield points, but being able to hit harder sounds good.
Done in
Yeah,
record time.
I can't afford anything now. Yep.
Oof. Got a crick in my back because of that.
Dang. Sorry, man. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, yeah, hey. What? There we go. Yeah. Crash resistance fighter, that Chitauri bridge, and now a Nova bomber. Did the Galactic War really make it all the way out here? I mean, it felt like it was everywhere, but it's still crazy to see. Feels like yesterday, in the worst way. Mind wandered off. Can't stop thinking about that dream. Like it's getting clearer. My birthday, the cake. I can still hear Mom's voice. Focus. Head in the game. Monster to self. Hopefully no one noticed I was in La La Land. This place is massive and intense. Hellbender isn't just running a zoo or something. She's got a whole monster army and the henchmen to back it up. This is starting to feel like an arms deal, and maybe not the best idea. The sooner we wrap this up, the better. Oh, okay. Dang. I was like, oh, is it gonna read it out loud? That'd be awesome. That could have gone better. Find out how much bounty on me is. Try to get that one. Hellbender thought Rocket was a joke, and Rocket completely lost it. We did not need this lady or her army on our enemies list. We saw her tame this Terra thing like it was nothing. What was Rocket thinking? What was I thinking? Gamora was right. We should have sold Groot. So much for units. We'd be lucky to get out of here alive. Rocket's bomb may have bought us a minute. The Hellbender's goons will be on us in no time. We're gonna have to fight our way out, and Rocket wants to rob Hellbender on the way. Crazy? Probably, but Revolta's in eye shot, and things can't get much worse. Everyone is so pissed at Rocket, it's hard to blame them, but he's in no hurry to apologize. Don't think Lady Hellbender will be inviting us back anytime soon, not if we killed her favorite pet. At least we got the units we need. Tried to call Ko-Rel and Nikki answered, but then the comms went down. Looks like the llama thing's been treating the Milano like a chew toy. Rocket's in a mood. Maybe about the chewed up wires, maybe about the fine, but I promised Ko-Rel we'd pay it, so we're paying it. Yep. Hey, fridge is closed. Good. Okay, yeah, let's walk through this real quick. Seknarf 9's Monster Queen was once a nameless virgin sacrifice fed to a holy monster. Oh, she was one of them. She surprised everyone by taming the beast and emerging from the sacrificial pit unscathed. Reborn as Lady Hellbender, she then wrestled power from the priests, took control of the planet and transformed it into a lawless wonderland, better reflective of her own image. Perfidious, cunning, and cutthroat. Now she's the one throwing priests into the jaws of monsters, and the only gods left are the ones that she commands. Lady Hellbender leads a burgeoning criminal empire focused on the training and trafficking of rare space monsters. Her minions scour the galaxy for new creatures to add to her twisted sanctuary. While some are traded or sold, the vast majority, her favorites, join her exotic ecosystem, where they are further tamed and trained as both her children and her personal army. She appeared in a Hulk comic. Dweller in Darkness. That's so wild. In the deepest reaches of Lady Hellbender's fortress lies the Dweller in Darkness, believed to be a dimensional traveler from Everini. Worshipped as a monster god by Seknarf 9's former ruling priests, Lady Hellbender added the creature to her menagerie following her bloody ascension to the throne. Mystics believe the Dweller to be a hyper-intelligent entity, though the mutation required to squeeze into this dimension has left it wounded and confused. Further abuse by Seknarf 9's former priests rendered it feral, but it thrives under Lady Hellbender's care. It has regrown several tentacles and has started warping reality to send its feelers out into the wild. The Spartoi Empire originated from its capital planet Spartax and extended to 100 different worlds. The Spartoi were a military-focused people who valued monarchy above all else, raising the Emperor of Spartax to an almost godlike status. The entire empire once moved at his command, and, if he fell, the royal succession line was extensively charted to ensure an immediate transfer of power. Historians believe that Chitauri took advantage of the weakness to eliminate a serious threat before the Galactic War. They located and abducted a member of the Spartoi royal bloodline, keeping the empire inert long enough to deploy their own fleet, destroying all communications and military capabilities. Spartax has not restored interplanetary communication since the Galactic War, leaving the rest of its former empire in the dark. Where they once produced and openly sold some of the most advanced weapons technology known to the galaxy, they have now completely isolated themselves. All diplomatic missions have failed. It sucks. I mean, they don't sound like the best, but... Lady Hellbender's Hellraisers of Seknarf 9 serve as both royal guards and elite soldiers as they protect the Monster Queen and her menagerie of rare and terrible beasts. They are trained extensively to properly herd and care for the many deadly predators that often roam freely in their presence, but the job has a disturbingly high rate of accidents. Despite intimidating uniforms meant to evoke the raw ferocity of their mistress's monsters, it's well known that the Hellraisers are more than eager to put down their weapons and spend an evening of drinks and debauchery with successful monster sellers. In fact, they're known to do this every night. Lady Hellbender gives them leeway, knowing that any guard who loses their edge will simply become food for her children. Akanti. Legends about the Akanti say these giant space whales are spiritual knowledge seekers who travel the cosmos in search of ancient wisdom and then, upon their impending deaths, hurl themselves into stars so that their souls may pass on to the next Akanti. These tales certainly do not match the Akanti living on Seknarf 9 under the care of the Monster Queen, but Lady Hellbender has an explanation. She claims her Akanti are rescues taken from the Brood, who wanted to use them as spacefaring vessels. Her whales had been lobotomized, robbed of their free will. She has returned what she could to them. They fly free and are welcome to leave should they again seek the stars. Instead, they remain near their savior. Oddly, these creatures known for their peaceful nature fight vigorously to protect their queen. Warthos. The Kayam Warthos is a towering quadruped capable of carrying 50 times its own weight, making it an exceptional beast of burden. That is utterly impossible for something that big. It has enormous tusks it uses to burrow into the sides of rocky cliffs. When Kayans hear the slenderous sound, they immediately rally their defenses. A Warthos protecting its den can easily tear down an entire village. The Monster Queen of Seknarf 9 owns nearly as many Warthos as there are on Kai. She's used them to reconstruct her palace, transport goods, and as the backbone of her personal monster army. She treats her beasts so well, they pose no threat to her property. Pretty. Gnasher and Gasher are two sibling Rhyderms who have become Lady Hellbender's most beloved pets. Is that? Yeah, no. Ah. Rumor has it she paid more than twice the value of her own palace for the two beasts. She personally raised them from pups, and the three now share an almost telepathic link. She simply can give them a look and they will immediately jump to her protection. Lady Hellbender often rides the larger rider, Gnasher. Rhyderms are voracious predators, and it's rare to find two anywhere near each other in the wild. A single Rhyderm is responsible for the natural culling of entire animal populations. While their fangs and claws are deadly, their tails are like wrecking balls, deceptively heavy, with tails muscled enough to wield them. A Rhyderm can pulverize the chest of a much bigger animal with a single blow. Gnasher and Gasher have been trained so well, they only occasionally smash down the palace walls. Taratara. The Taratara is an odd little creature from Maklu 4 that looks like a pile of eyeballs bursting out of a tiny frame. However, it can convincingly mimic just about any living creature it sees, even shrinking or enlarging its mass to pull off the deception. Its meek appearance is another trick, as it will often lure in a much larger beast looking for an easy meal and then transform into something even bigger. Though the Taratara appears to be of average animal intelligence, its camouflage is not just visual. It imitates scent and even behavior so expertly that another beast's own family cannot tell the difference. As such, a dangerous and entertaining evolutionary oddity, the Taratara remains in high demand by monster collectors. Neat. The Otrugi is one of Seknarf 9's largest beasts, capable of growing as tall as the tree line itself. Unfortunately, the former ruler priests slaughtered the largest of the herd to build ritual structures with their gargantuan bones. The fiercely protected Otrugi that remain on the planet are adolescents and will not reach their full size for thousands of rotations. The Otrugi uses its sturdy shoulder blades to pinch and clip the tallest branches, depositing various fruits onto its flat back. Its prehensile tubes reach up, sort through its food, and then deliver it to its mouth. It's such a bizarre way of feeding. The flat horn on an Otrugi's skull and its deadly claws are used exclusively for defense. It's an herbivore. Hellbender's Fortress. Lady Hellbender's Fortress on Seknarf 9 serves many important functions. It's the grand palace of the world's unquestioned ruler, an awesome display of her power, a center for monster traders and diplomats to barter with the Monster Queen, a barracks and hangar for her impressive army, and perhaps most importantly, a pen for breeding and caring for her extensive collection of terrible beasts. The fortress was once a religious temple built by Seknarf 9's oppressive ruling priests and was designed to worship their monster gods. Many lives were taken within these walls, both from cycles and cycles of sacrifice and the bloody slaughter of the priests themselves when Lady Hellbender rose against them. And we read both of these. Nope, still didn't. Is there not just like a what you're supposed to be doing next list? Oh hey. What up, Drax?
Penny for your thoughts?
What is a penny?
I did this conversation.
It's money.
We must use our currency to pay.
Drax.
I am realizing. Mine was.
Because...
She is
Really?
The assassin.
Apparently this didn't
It
say.
would not be
I told you. Complicated.
on Katath. But life.
I'm sure you'll find it again. Just give it some time.
Bathroom. I literally never even walked in here. I don't know that I have.
Tell me, rodent, would you have harmed the llama creature if the tree had not removed it? You think? That thing's got it coming. I would prefer if you refrained. I would prefer not to have to remove your arm. What the? Why do you care about that llama now? We have removed it from its natural habitat. We must now tend to its needs. Yeah, as if.
Alright, well, I guess they just get a move on. Go. Whoa,
Get
whoa,
out of
hey.
my tail, Quill. I'm busy.
Sorry.
I wonder what the future has in store for us.
More fighting!
Perhaps next time we should get a contract with no fighting involved. What would you be good for then?
Gamora, did you find
Yeah, see, I did this.
those dolls?
Yes. No. It doesn't matter. The Hallis Hope's in the Teo system. Coordinates are in your console.
So, why'd you close the view screen?
None of your business.
Isn't it though? Sounds like you're trying to hide something from us.
Yes, I am.
Hate to disappoint, but I saw everything. Didn't really peg you as a doll collector. And yes, I value my life.
Peter, I'm not gonna kill you for asking about my collection.
That's good, because last time...
So what if I collect them? A lot of people have hobbies. Groot collects plants, Rocket's obsessed with bombs.
Yeah, and Drax has a lot of really scary-looking knives.
See? Nothing out of the ordinary.
I guess. You know, as a kid, I collected stuff too. Baseball cards, action figures...
You think collections are childish?
No, that's not what I meant.
I'm messing with you, Peter. I don't care what you think. I'd just rather keep my hobbies to myself.
You did for a moment, but you're realizing that if I'm not
Time's
gonna
ticking
mock-
away, Peter.
Okay, Carell, get ready to be impressed.
Corral is probably monitoring this ship, waiting to see if we make the right choice.
Pharrell is dying. Or is already dead, given the comment of bring them back. It's gonna be really bad. The Rock. Oh, neat paint job.
Looks like your girlfriend held up her end of the bargain, Quill.
We know for sure it's her.
Checking. Same designation as before. It's definitely Hallis Hope.